All right, here we go. Linda Humphries, psychic extraordinaire, a woman who knows what she's teaching. R is that I think I know what I'm teaching. This has been a series on the chakras of the body. When you buy my bracelets about the chakras, you receive a handout that on the back has all the 11 chakras in description for you. Those bracelets are listed on my website. The importance of the next chakra we're going to talk about. And we've talked about the crown chakra, purple. The forehead chakra, the pituitary, the blue pearl, which controls all the endocrine systems of the body. It's indigo. The third eye, between your eyes, brows, indigo again. Front and back throat chakras, the vocal cords, your thyroid, blue, your emotional throat, which gives you the headaches if you don't say what you're supposed to say. Then we went down to the heart. The physical heart is green. Never send healing to it, please. Not unless you're a doctor who's doing medical healing. The back heart, it's a pretty pink rose. Don't ever let anybody knock the petals off that pink rose by taking your self-esteem or your self-worth. Because we are not the word. We're not the thoughts. We are the soul. We talked about the stomach area, which is the stomach, the gallbladder, the pancreas, the liver, and the kidneys. That area needs to be cleaned daily. If we're in a busy situation, we're running our own business, or we're working a busy business, we're on a production line, whatever. We need to clean that daily. You can clean it in the shower just by counterclockwise rubbing to get it clean. Do whatever. There are many techniques, but clean it. If you've been with relatives, I don't mean to bring up relatives all the time in everything I speak, but if you've been with relatives, you've been in a big business meeting where you've had to present yourself and you've been dismissed by somebody, and you're hurting, you pump that liver and you get the toxic out of your head and out of you by pumping the liver. Because remember, the liver is about toxicity. It gets rid of the toxic in the body and it gets it out and takes it away. The back solar plexus region is all about toxic people. But it's also all about, and you've all had it happen, you're sitting there waiting for your car to get done. Hi, Miss Linda. It's going to take us a little bit extra because we didn't have the one tire you needed. We only had 3 out of 4 tires. It's being sent over from St. Louis. You can sit here a little longer, can't you? Well, with me, that's no problem. But I always end up doing psychic readings for the people in the shop. They're sitting next to me waiting for their cars to be done. Well, by the time I'm done, somebody's hugging me, they're thanking me, they're grateful, everything's wonderful. And I'm doing it because I want to. So I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, people. But then there's always the person next to them that I was trying to ignore. They're really not sitting there. I may be moving a little bit further away from them, or moving a little bit closer to the person I just helped, but I know they like their drama. Kellen Mays, I heard her speak. She said they wear it like a badge of honor. Do you know everything I've been through since I was a little girl? And then they're married to the husband that can tell you the same thing about him. And by the time you're done, they do want to hug you because you're a good listener. But what you've told them, they didn't listen to. So they're not going to have the pink rose on the back of their back heart because they seriously like wearing that badge of honor of all the abuses they've been through. And they seriously like telling me that. And I'm not knocking it, because someday I will get through to one of them and they will change. But you have to realize when you work with them, you're married to that family, or you're sitting in the repair shop or the doctor's office and you're talking to them. You may go home and notice your liver's hurting the same as mine did. So you've got to pump that. You aren't dying of liver failure. You don't even drink. You very seldom have caffeine. Nothing you eat is bad for you. It's the fact that, and I'm going to state this very bluntly, you are a good soul. You are doing unselfish acts and not questioning it. So what's happening is you have an umbilical cord that attaches to your back. It's going all the way around to your front and going, golly gee, do you know that we were at the store getting our tires put on, and this very nice young lady named Sylvia, she talked to us the whole time we were there, and she really helped me and my husband see we should really make our son, Sid, start living his life like an adult. He's 45 years old and still lives in our basement. We're going to have to give that some serious thought and get him out of the basement. Or it's somebody that knows they're going to be the next one to die in their life. Because after all, they're the oldest. And they shouldn't have had all the young people die in front of them. So they're wishing themselves that they're next. And no matter what you say about, oh, do you have something wrong with you? They don't have anything wrong, but they can tell they're the next one to go. No matter what you say, you can't get through to them if they look really good. You have to learn to forget and forgive and know that you did the work you were supposed to do. Never, ever begrudge yourself of that conversation that may one day wake somebody up so they move ahead and they become who they're supposed to become. Remember, the back solar plexus is where everybody hugs you at. So yes, there are times after being hugged, you may need to go home. Just start pulling all the cords that are back there. I actually have taken pillows from my couch and went like this. Cutting cords, cutting cords, cutting cords, cutting cords, cutting cords, cutting cords. Not because I didn't care about everybody I talked to. But so at night, I don't lay there with 55 different ideas going through my head about what I should have said or what I may have gotten through to them by saying. So, if you need to be cleaned, if you need to be organized, remember the front solar plexus is gold or yellow, depending how much of a healer you are. And so are the back. It's about having the courage to live life to the fullest. Having the courage to stand up and say, I can help you. And then also knowing when to say, okay, this lady's talked enough, and I think I have. So God bless.